Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from whatever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there is a sad story we saw from Boikango Ward, South Mugirango in Incase County, whereby Governor Simba Arati decided to organize to go and give out bursaries to the needy students in that ward. Then from nowhere, we saw police disrupting that event just because Sylvanus Osoro, who is the South Mugirango Member of Parliament, wanted that event not to be successful. So it ended up disrupting the program. Many people have been injured. You look at the photo, then you wonder really what is happening. Why injure your own people just because of political interest? You want them to gain, to not to gain, or really, you just wonder which kind of politics is this in this era? Something that should never be encouraged. And again, I have seen another statement from UDA nominated Senator Gloria Orobo condemning the act by Sylvanus Osoro. And I want us to take deeper into that. But before we go into this, I have a short story from a needy student that I would like to listen to. Then you can help where necessary. Then we will go to that story. I have never done this, but I am pushed to try this one also on this Punchline. Though I know you guys on this platform, you have been so grateful and helpful to me. So I tried to reach out to one of the needy families, and I discovered that there are some issues that actually need some help. We have a family whereby they lost their dad, and that was the only breadwinner, and this was a single parent family. So we have a student in the family. Now he was in Form 3, now going to Form 4 this year. But there's the issue to do with the school fees. So you find out that the sister, who is also just still young, has now to struggle to try and get some money, maybe for food, and at the same time try and pay school fees. So there is actually financial constraint, and there is a need. It's a really a needy situation, whereby now this boy has the only hope he has is to finish Form 4, but there's no money. So it is my humble request that if you are touched, you can help in whichever way, please, you can do so. So I'm going to place my M-Pesa number here, and then you can send us whatever you can, and we will make sure that he's back in school, and I will share with you the progress after we will manage to have a breakthrough. Now his name is Martin Agalomba. I think, do you have something you can tell them about yourself, just to express yourself that you can understand the story I'm talking about?
Yes, hello. I'm Martin Agalomba, a student at Chavogere Secondary School. I'm going at Form 4 this year. My humble request to you is just to help me, because I lost my dad and he was the one in need to take care of me. Now I have my sister, but he's jobless, just hustling to get me money and basic needs. I just wish you can help.
Now, if you look at him and you look at the sister, the difference is just small. So you can imagine the sister is the one now to struggle as a breadwinner of the family, and at the same time try to get something to make sure that he's going to school. So whichever amount small she will get, and just trying to talk with the principal in school, that's how they have been surviving. But that is the situation. So,
yeah.
Okay.
Hi guys, I'm Sheila. I just need your help to support my brother. I'm jobless, but I know God will do it. Amen.
So the schools are opening on Wednesday, and he's going to Form 4, as I had said earlier. And for him to get the best support ever is just to be in the boarding section, because now, imagine back home, struggling to have the maybe power for study. At the same time, the issue to do now, managing to have basic needs at home, it is also a challenge. So he is in Chavogere Secondary School. They have boarding and day section. So with the boarding section, you need to have like 40,000 to finish a year. That is 3 terms. In that way, he'll have closed the issue to do with the school fees. So with for any help, you can reach out to me on 07 08 34 00 92. 07 08 34 00 92. I will make sure that whatever we get, I shout the figures and we get to the school and pay clear and let him be in school. It is my hope and my prayer. So please, if you are touched with this story, just help us. Now I wanted to look at this. Simba Arati coming to give bursary. An event was organized earlier, but Osoro comes in demanding to launch a road, a project in the very same area, just because the governor has gone there. Look at this.
Ekiagera omwemse nabwate gasi yae, omujumba gatwale gasi yae, omoseneta gatwale gasi yae, omo women rap gatwale gasi yae, no mo governor atwale gendo ke gasi yae. Mo wanja boygo. Bono tiganda abole. Abana tiakominyokane awo. Apana fujo mugane tense egiebega. Moyo.
Osoro.
Aye, bakara economito.
Now, after all this, the question we are asking here today, who are the losers in this whole issue? And who is the beneficiary of this? How is Osoro benefiting his own people by disrupting an event that was meant to help needy students, parents who cannot raise school fees to get something so that they can fund the education of their children? Then you come and disrupt a whole event and no one is gaining anything. These are your own people you represent. I think to me, Osoro should have found another way of adding more money to what Simba Arati was giving. That if Simba Arati has brought 5,000 to every student, I'm going to add 3 or another 5. In that way, it is going to sound like mature politics. Because now you are competing on issues that are going to benefit the common mwananchi. But when you use police officers, because you are the majority whip, you have the government car, there is flag there, then you abuse the power and privilege you have like this. But above all, Osoro's own nominated senator, Gloria Orwaba, has a message for him. And I think this is the right statement that Osoro should listen to. If you don't want to listen to anyone from Azmio, at least someone from UDA is condemning his act.
Yeah. But I can see we have started the year badly in Kisi. Surely, sometimes Aki politicians, what is wrong with us? What is wrong with us sometimes? You see a fellow politician who you are competing with, they've come up with a program or whatever it is. Instead of competing on ideas, umeenda huko na fujo, umepeleka goons, unataka kushoot watu. I don't understand. Mimi si Kisi, yani mtanifundisha siasa ya Kisi. Sasa kama leo South Mugirango, what was that about? Governor Simba Arati is a governor of every other resident in Kisii County. So if he goes to South Mugirango, he wants to go and give bursaries in South Mugirango. Sincerely. Unataka kusema wale watoto wa South Mugirango wafai wasipate kwa sababu wakipata bursary itaonyesha ni kama wana support governor. I don't understand. By the way, Osoro, you are my friend. I support you. You know I support you well. But leo umeanguka mtihani kabisa. Umeanguka mtihani leo. Hata mimi niko class 1 ya siasa, lakini umeanguka mtihani leo, hata umenishinda kuanguka mtihani. Because we umeenda huko, the least you could have demanded is that you speak. Governor mwambie hapa ni kwako, hapo ni South Mugirango kwako, you are the area MP, uongee. Sasa point ambaye mumeenda kupeleka fujo. I've seen the videos. I've seen the people who have wengine they've been mpaka wako hospitali, wako na majiraha. Surely mimi hiyo ndio sielewi, na labda that is why mimi sielewi vizuri hiyo siasa, because mimi ile siasa that I was taught and I continue to be taught by my party leader, by my mentors, is Uroba, if your competitor ameleta program ya widows, wewe angalia hao widows, kama utatafuta program nyingine, you compete on ideas. You don't start bringing goons. Siasa ya goons tumeacha 2023, tuko 2024. My guys, tuko 2024. 2024 wewe bado unataka kupigia watu bunduki ati kwa sababu wana receive bursary. Silvana Osoro, umeanguka mtihani. The governor is doing his job. He is the governor of Kisii County. South Mugirango is in Kisii County. Those parents in Kisii County lazima pia hao wasikie hiyo pesa ya governor mahali iko. Kwenda kutuma watu wako huko kupiga marisasi, kutupa tear gas, my friend. Si ungeenda hata na wewe na basi ungesema kama Arati ametoa basari ya 5 million. Osoro, na tunajua uko na pesa. Tunajua uko na pesa. Na tunajua hata president anakuheshimu. Ende ukasirike useme, governor, unaleta basari ya 5 million for what? Mimi niko na 10 million. Hiyo ndio siasa ya 2024, my friend. Endeleni kufanyia venye mnafanyia watu huko goons kupiga marisasi na tear gas. My friend. Hata hiyo South Mugirango ukiangalia hivi unaweza anguka Osoro. Take it from me, the amateur. Today was wrong. You better apologize to people. I'm even apologizing on your behalf. Because those parents, hakuna mahali waliamka wakasema mimi vita ya Osoro na vita ya Arati ndio nataka kuingia. No, none of those parents is interested. Wazazi hawana haja na hizo vita zenu. Wazazi wanataka kujua development iko wapi, watoto wangu wanaenda basari, wanaenda shule aje, wanapata basari. People are not, electorate is not interested nani ni mkubwa kuliko, nani yako na kifua kubwa kuliko. Nobody cares. Number 1, Governor Simba Arati is the sitting governor. Until otherwise, kila mtu tu apeane heshima yake. Let us just respect our governor. Full stop. Hapo leo mmekosea. Watu wa South Mugirango, please, mkipata Osoro mumwambie ukweli, msimudanganye. Tell him the truth. Leo amekosea.
Definitely, what we are seeing Osoro doing, it is something that has always come out among leaders in Kenya Kwanza, especially the UDS wing. This is the kind of behavior, barbaric way of politics. They want to fight, even in the funeral, they want to do the same. If Osoro want to become the governor of Kisii, let him learn the way to become a governor from the previous governors in that area. And the Simba Arati is an example he should learn from. You can't become the governor when you are fighting everyone to an extent that your own people are losing in the very same fight you are interested in becoming the governor. So who are you going to lead? You are injuring people. Tell me, the people who are injured, will they vote for Osoro any other time? Osoro will become the biggest loser. Because now what is happening here is like, now Simba Arati is being viewed as an amekuwa victim pale. So sympathy will go with him. He will get sympathy because in as much you want to intimidate using the powers you have, the message remains that Simba Arati came to help, but you came to disrupt that function. This should be condemned. It should never happen. And the UDS party and the Kenya Kwanza government have to learn the best way of dealing with your opponent politically.